What's up, everyone? Another back with more Factorio for your episode 13. Again, I feel like we're way further into this season than you would think with what I've got. But one thing I wanted to do before we do anything is I want to expand this petroleum gas build. Even though we're going to rip it out, it's coming in very slowly, so it's just better to handle that right now. One of the things I do want to do is, because it's only connecting right here, I'm going to do some undergrounds here to put these inside here, right? So we don't have to, so I can smash up another build right next to it. Boom. There we go. Tripled. That is much better. I don't know if our crude oil will be able to keep up with this, but I don't want the bottleneck to be I don't have enough machines. That seems like a very easy bottleneck to fix. All right, let's get back to this build, which we were pretty good with, I think. I probably could leave enough space to duplicate this. Oh, we need to do some research, though. We do have some green science still to do. I don't really care what order we do these in. Actually, that's not true. Let's put this one first. And then we'll do all these. Just we need to get them out of the way. This should start, right? Should start moving. Let's see if it's actually going over here. Yeah, there we go. We're sciencing now, so that's good. All right, so I think what we'll do is we're going to leave enough space for two of these guys. So let's move this, because I'm going to have to put some more rail in here. Oops. We need another rail stop, but we're going to copy this twice. Well, once. We're going to do like this. In fact, you could do that. Can you? Can we? Yeah, I think so. There might not be enough if we do it like that. If we just do it like that, it's just easier. So I'll probably just leave this second one not built, and I'll just build this first one. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to even have that much going, right? I don't know if we'll consume our items too quickly. So one of the things we can do is, that is water, correct? So we'll connect this guy, like right to this. There we go. And then we got to connect it around. I think what we do is we just go around. So with this, we just go like that. Oops. Let's ghost it, just in case I want to move everything. So we're going to ghost that over like that. And then for this guy, we're going to do the same thing, except we want it to not touch, right? So, and actually we should underground this. That's another reason you don't want to, oops. That's another reason you should ghost. All right, let's underground this. I don't know if this will actually work. Will it? Yes, it will. Nice. Okay, so what we do with this is we just underground this one too. But I'm going to underground it from there. I might have to stop in the middle, possibly. Or should I just do it from here? Oops. Like, that's the max? Yeah, okay. So I'll just do this with this guy. Oh, that's not... Oh, that's bad. Yeah, okay, we can't do that. It'll touch. So let's do that, and then we'll do it like... I don't want it to be over the thing. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just do it right here. Like that, and just move this back a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me just go like that. Okay, that's how we're going to do that. And we can do the same thing over here, right? It's going to go like that, and then well, we'll just copy. Again, what am I doing? Just copy this thing. Yeah, that works. Okay, great. But we're going to have to go underground with this. There. Now that'll be connected as well. All right, that's how we're going to hook all that stuff up. We don't need this. Great. But we didn't get a hookup for this. This is easy. It's just that. There's nothing more to do. Okay. Now that might make it difficult to get all of the liquids to where they need to go without pumps. Like enough liquids, right? We'll see. Let's just build a little bit of this now. Let's build like from here up, I guess. Maybe from here. Actually, we will have to do this. Okay, so let's build that. And this. Okay, great. Let's not... Well, we don't have it connected, right? So we could build this. Right, let's do all of these. And then we have to do the ones where the water goes in, right? Okay, great. We'll do these two. Okay, that means these guys will be working. Let's go up here so we can bring it over. And then we'll have it all running at that point, because we're just going to go down the thing right here. Right? No problems. We're going to go down to here, and I want to see this whole thing work. Then I'll probably build the rest off camera, because again, it's just a lot of extra building work, and it's a lot of camera time. Okay, let's do this as well. We'll do this one, I guess. There we go. Let's get the rest of this in. Down to here. Nice. And then do we have lights for this thing? Why don't we put these in the middle? I don't like duping it. Let's clean this build up. That means we're going to need undergrounds in here. Let's just clear this out. It's not even full anyway. And then I'll just paste it all down when I'm done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, right? So that we can put all of our power and lights and stuff in the middle. Okay, so that means we don't need any of this stuff. Again, why don't I just clear some of it out, and then I'll ghost well, actually, let's just do this. I'm going to re-ghost the middle. And then I'll do the other side when I build this whole thing. You don't need to watch all of that. Just a little bit would be fine. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do... Let's fill it in, right? It's going to go like this. There we go. And that means this will be here. And then when we do it again right there, it should cover it. Actually, we should be able to do it up here, and that would be actually better for the light. Okay. Let's do the same thing here. We'll just copy it. Okay, there we go. That is what it should look like. What I'm going to do is copy this and then paste it here, but we don't want the light. That's the only difference. Now I can copy this whole thing. Yeah, something like that. Let's get all of it. Then I should be able to just do this, right? No, look, it's not attached. It's not connected. That's odd. That's really strange. Oh, let's do it again, I guess. Oh, it's because it's not connected up there. Let's just connect it up here just to make it complete. That's what happened right there. All right, so let's go all the way down. There we go. We can go boom. Boom. That's odd. It shouldn't be odd. It should be even, right? Let's do 8 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many of these are we doing anyway? 16, right? Boom. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. Let's just do this part right here. Again, our little test. Like that. We'll do a test on this side, right? I like it. I like it. Let's get the belt in. It's usually kind of one of the more frustrating parts if you wait. There we go. Okay, cool. Again, like this. Nice. We should do the belt all the way down, because what's going to happen is we're not going to be able to get anything out the other side. So let's do the belt all the way down. That was unfortunate. No light there, though, so fine. Okay, so that's all in. I'm going to put this all the way down as well, just because I want to see everything in case the sun goes down or whatever. Cool. Lights. Maybe not enough lights, actually. Okay, so what we'll do for power is we'll just drag this guy over here. We'll put him in the middle somewhere. Boom. Okay, everything's ready. We just need to connect it over here, and then it'll start ripping. Can't reach. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. There, we should be getting sulfur now. Oh, no, we don't have inserters. Uh-oh. All right, we'll put those in real quick. Shouldn't have made that mistake, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It'll balance itself out, and we won't care. Okay. Oh, those guys aren't getting it. There we go. Are they getting it now? No, because this. There, now we go. Now they're all running. It's coming out pretty fast, honestly. Right? It's coming out pretty fast. And let's look at how fast it's draining it. Well, the water's fine. Looks like it's not that bad. It's even, right? 30, 30? Oh, wow, that seems like a lot. Every 2 seconds, it's 30? That seems like a lot, man. Oh, we already have 50, huh? Okay, well, I'll build the rest of it. We'll be right back. I think we're going to build 2 lines. Because I think we can take it. This is barely even showing a dip, right? So let me build the rest. I'll be right back. Okay, what I've decided to do is build one line and see if this system can even keep up with a second line. I didn't do any calculations for that, so why don't we just export this into a train, just to see if it can even if it can even keep up. The way I'm going to do that is why don't we put a balancer down real quick just to be sure I have enough space for that. We could probably do this and 2 to 2. Again, these are kind of overbuilt. Well, that's not what I wanted. These are kind of overbuilt, but it is what it is. This is probably in line. Yeah, there we go. Again, it's going to be fine. Okay, so we'll do it like that, let's say. And that means this guy would come over to here, right? We'll just do this for now. Well, actually, we'll ghost it again. That's kind of a good thing that we've been doing. Is doing that, and then going like this. Okay, great. Again, it's going to go like that, right? All right, so now that we know, that means we know where to build this. Now, we're going to have to split it, right? We're going to have to split these lines because we're going to have 4 trains. So let me slap that in really quickly. Liquid station? No, it's not a liquid station, but it's similar. Do we have any? I don't think we have any that will do what we're trying to do. So we'll just do a liquid station and we'll remove all the liquid stuff. And then we will just put, solids in there. So this would look something like that, I think, because that's probably too close. We need boxes and stuff. So let's do it right there. Let's strip this out and see if the loading will work here. All right, so I stripped that out. Again, we don't need these. Those are for fluids. We don't care about those. Let's get a loader, inbound loading, right? We want it to be basically that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, is that correct? Actually, well, let's lay the track down and stuff and see. We can just have these come up and split. We'll just do it like this. Well, this guy can just literally go up this way, right? Yeah, like that. And then he's going to split right there. He'll split like that. So that one of his dudes goes like that. And one goes like this. Perfect. And then this one will just be right here, right? And this just goes like that. Easy. Super easy. There we go. And then this guy just goes like that. There we go. All right, so I'll build a track and build some stuff. I'll be right back if you see me do this like 1,000 times now. All right, I'm almost done. I'll put the rest of this part in right here. Why don't you let me know in the comment section if you like when I skip the stuff that we've seen a lot, or if you'd rather see all of it no matter what, if we've seen it or not. I might still keep it cut out. Just depends. I just want to be very careful of posting stuff that's kind of like repetitive and kind of gets boring because it can really hurt the channel if we put in a lot of stuff that's just extremely repetitive. And again, that's why I'm shooting for bots. Well, I think quality of life is huge on bots, obviously. All right, cool. There's that. Let's put the rest of this guy in. Again, not really super necessary, but it's fine. Let's get 10 more of those probably for now. Oops, I always do that, man. I do it so often. Oh, they're not ready yet? Well, they'll be ready. Okay, let's put this part in then. Okay, we got a couple of undergrounds here. That's really weird, but okay. Again, these are very strange because they're for blue belts. So you just have to take it with a grain of salt right here. Okay, we got one more there. Okay, great. That's balanced. Everything's in. Let's get the rest of this in. Now this, you can just go backward. And it does the turn for you because it's belt that's leaving that area. I don't know why it's different. It just is. But you can use it to your advantage when you're building by hand. I do have the mod now for the modular armor where I won't move on belts. But I don't have modular armor yet, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not sure when I will have it. All right, let's get the rest of this stuff in so that I can actually get this moving. I don't think we need that necessarily, but it's good to have. All right, cool. Let's just attach this now. I want to see if this thing can keep up. There we go. We have sulfur. Nice. Next, we'll be crafting plastic. For that, we will have to have a couple more chains for inbound. Well, they won't really go right next to it because I like coming off and then going under for liquids at least. Okay, that seems fairly balanced on the entry right there. The problem is it's not coming in very fast, right? Because we're splitting it up so much. And so it's just going into the middle ones. I could probably change that by, there's ways you can split it all up so it actually spreads it all out. I'm not super concerned, though. I think it'll be fine over time. So can this thing keep up? No, the belt can't even keep up. We're not offloading it fast enough. Which is probably because they're splitting it so much. Yeah, I mean, I have to split it that much, or it's not going to make it into the... It's not going to be balanced. I don't know. It seems to be moving at 30 per second, right? So maybe we don't need the bottom half because the belts can't handle it. Not till we get blue belts. So I think we only need half. So why don't we rip this stuff out and put it over here? Because I don't want to make more guys. I'll leave everything else in, I think. But I do want 2 lines of this. So I'm going to do that real quick off camera. In fact, I need to take this out and copy it again because we have a slightly different build. So that's going to take that out too. I don't want that. So let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, I duplicated it. Now let's see how it handles it. Oh, first you have to connect it, John. All right, there we go. Let's see. This should fill up at least those 2 belts, and then we're going to get a lot more evenness coming in here. There we go. Okay. It's not all 6. Not really. It's like 4, but that's fine. Sometimes the 6th one that gets hit, that's fine. This is a lot better, a lot more balanced. I just removed those because I don't want to have to craft more of them. This looks good. I think we're ready for plastic now. Are we keeping up? Yeah, we're totally... Well, with water. I mean, I don't know if that counts. Let's go see if we're keeping up with petroleum gas, though. No, we're draining it. But that's good. We're running at full blast, so we should be draining it, right? It's supposed to be a what's that called? A burst system, right? But can we create it as fast as we're consuming it? Doesn't look like it. No, these guys are very slow. Oh, they're full. Why? Is this guy not connected? No, he's connected. What's going on here? Petroleum's full. Oh, it's not oh my god, I didn't reconnect it to here. Wow. Wow. I'm glad I checked that. So now these are just draining out, right? Yeah, it's all gone. It's all in here now. Jeez, bro. So there we go. Hopefully these guys are working fast, and we're going to get to plastic in a second here. Let's build a new station, or a new build. Okay, in between clips, again, for you, 0 time. For me, a day. I've been working a lot on the base because I felt that these areas that I'm working with, the oil refinery and the chemical plant, are really constrained by that track that, well, for you guys, it's coming down on this side right there. So I changed the track. I took this track out right here and rerouted the network basically to use this. I think this was already connected, but I took this out because it was just going to constrain the space, these plants too much, right? We're going to use a lot of this space for the oil refinery, probably up to here, and the chemical plant probably over to here-ish, probably. So these are larger builds than I thought, and that's okay, but I'm kind of running out of space a little bit. I also looked up the path to bots here just to know how many bases how many plants am I going to need, okay? So as you can see, once we finish this chemical plant right here, we're going to have an electronics plant, which is just going to have green and red chips for now because we'll have plastic and everything we need for red chips. That will probably go possibly here. I don't know if I can fit it. Plus, I have to basically skip this cliff. So I'll probably start right there. That way, when this opens up, I can put like blue chips here or something like that. Although I don't think we're going to get that far because I'm going to go modular city blocks before that. I'm not really using city blocks right now just because I didn't feel the need. I just want to hurry up and get bots. Once I have bots, it'll be way easier to build stuff. So another thing I did is I added this line over here all the way basically from right here where this oil was. These are on city blocks. Well, down here is not. We'll probably have to rip a lot of this out. But these are on city blocks, and they will get us... Possibly we won't need to move that rail. I don't really know yet. It depends on how we do it. But I built all that so that I think I can put one plant here, right? Maybe something small. And then I can put definitely another one like right here. We can put you know, well, that'll only do 2 or 3. So we might have to do, what plants do we need again? We still need electronics plant, which again, I think it would be great right there. We only need 2 things, red and green chips. That's it for now, at least. And then we're going to put the robotics plant in. Now, the robotics plant is going to have 5 builds. Some of these will not be very big, like roboports. You don't need a huge roboport area because it takes so many resources just to get a roboport that you don't need a lot of constructors, right? So I don't think I'm going to have a huge roboport construction area. I don't know, but that one will have to have 5 builds, so we'll probably put it right here. We have enough space to do that, I think. Down there will probably be the other one. We need one more science, right? We will need 3 builds for science, but again, we don't need a ton of science production, at least for now, because I feel like when I'm researching science, it researches faster than I get to the next pack, right? So I don't have to have that many science pack producers. And again, once I expand my base again, I'm going to be moving all this stuff around, and base 3.0 will go online. This is base 2.5 in between a major bus, which I'm not having, base 2, and 3, which is completely modular in city blocks. Base 2.5 here is larger builds that are on the rail network, okay? So again, that's kind of the plan here. You can see a chemical plant expansion, oil refinery, basically a whole rebuild there, and then robotics plant will fill that in with a bunch of robots and stuff. Then what we're going to do after that is move the robotic ports out to the defensive areas so that it can repair stuff, and we can put a lot more stuff in there. We can build really nice defenses. That way it can expand again. I might expand when I'm doing that, just because we're going to need way more space to start doing city blocks. I think after that, what I'm going to do is go after cliff munitions, because all these cliffs are making a lot of area just unbuildable. So I'll probably do that so I can use this whole space, and then I can rip everything out and kind of restart. That'll be kind of base 3. That's in a few episodes though. So, but for now, let's keep moving. We're going to do plastic next. We'll probably have the same size build here because we will be using this for a while. I think. I'm not even sure our oil will be able to keep up with this, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see. So what I'm going to do is just, I don't want to steal from this because it's not the same build at all. Let's get set up what we want to do in our build though. What we're going to want is, and we'll do 4 of these real quick, just because this makes it easier to build. Okay, we're going to do plastic, and I'm really excited because I haven't done plastic in a couple of seasons just because I never got that far. So that'll be pretty easy. I think we can just do, I was looking at somebody else's plastic build, and it was okay. It just kind of goes in like that, no big deal. That's pretty simple. And then what we do, oh, we can't, man, we didn't ghost. We aren't learning our lesson. We are not learning our lesson, are we? Why don't we put these on here? Put them right there. We can also put, I don't have any on me because I used them all. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to do it. It's fine. Okay, so we'll put these guys here, right? And then we're going to have dudes on this side. And then we're going to have, this is just pipe, right? Super simple. These guys will be plastic. And so what we're going to have to do is put something in and something out. Now, what I think I'm going to do, because I think the coal consumption of these guys is really low. Yeah, it's 1 every 2 seconds. I can probably use a belt for both sides. So what I'm going to do, and it's going to be going in faster than it's coming out. So I think coal will be on the inside, right? This will be coal, and then this will be plastic. So that way I can put a long inserter. Well, we like to usually leave some space. We probably will have to have some underground. So why don't we do that? Right, we'll do it like that, I guess. Okay, great. And then we can do, obviously, these guys, the fast inserters. We might be able to use, well, we might be able to use regular inserters. Let's try those, actually. I'll know because it won't work. It's very simple, right? Then we can just do these on this side. Actually, we probably didn't need the underground. Let's not do the underground. We don't need it. Making undergrounds is the pain in the butt. So we'll just do that, right? And then what we can do is just put this guy here. Yeah, that'll work. Even though we're going to have to overlap it a lot, right? But that's okay. And we'll just put one guy there. There we go. And then we'll just flip this. So we'll just go like this, horizontal it, and boom. There we go. That's the build. Pretty tight build. Could it be tighter? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not without mods, right? I think that's a pretty decent build. So we'll have 2 lines of that. That'll make this a really tight area right here. again, we're not going to be able to do that much because, well, this comes out a lot faster. Actually, these are the same speeds. That means this red belt is only going to be able to do 8 of these in a row until it fills up, right? It's going to be fast, which I think is weird because I thought it was 1 every 2 seconds coming out. 2 per second. That's why. So if it's 2 per second, we're definitely going to need something faster than that, right? Because that's not going to be fast enough. Well, we'll see. We're going to see how it works, and then I'll just switch the build if we have to. Let's just do 1 line first then, since I'm going to switch the build. You know, if I'm going to do... No, we better leave expansion space. That way I don't have to rip it out unless I really just can't do it, right? So let's do this the same way. We're going to want to put enough in, which means this guy's going to have to go higher. Let's take this stuff out, which is fine. We can redraw it later. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, this guy, we should probably have him lined up here because it'd be just kind of cool. All right, no, up 1. And then we'll just stamp it down right here. One thing that's going to be interesting. Oh, okay, they finally did destroy that. So they work on these guys until they destroy them. I'm going to go fix that real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Let's get this build in. Again, I think this is good for now. I think we should copy this a couple more times, right? So that's going to be the build, but then this is the expansion, right? And why don't we wait? Let's just build this, and then I'll put the other part down. That way, we don't screw anything up, right? Well, not screw anything up. It's just a lot easier to build when you don't have the extra stuff that you don't want to build yet, but you want to ghost it in for the expansion purposes. Now, this is going to be interesting. I could leave a space and bring it in right here. That's probably the pro move. Like, bring it over here, bring it down, and just pop it in right there. I mean, I could go up and over, but that's not as efficient. I don't know. Because I'd have to go over here, go up, go all the way around, go under that. And then I'd have to do it on the bottom, too. Let's do that. Okay, let's just do this now. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. Does this go all the way? Oh my god, I'm so lucky that it does. All right, so let's go like that, and then we'll go up this way, right? Let's see how far we can get. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Well, it would be nicer right there. All right, that one's in, and for now that will be good because, again, the other one's going to be ghosted, so it's not a huge, big problem. At least it's really not going to be that even helpful. Let's get the rest of this stuff in, and then we can let this sucker rip. And get some plastic. Now we're gonna have to have one there, right? I think that's correct. I'll redo it if it's not. When we actually get that in. These are a little hard to see. There we go. Let me zoom in a little closer there. I'm like trying to squint. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. So yeah, I'm sure these are fast inserters, right? Oh, I don't have any more? Oh man. Okay, cool. Nope, those are out. Now I'm too zoomed in. That's funny. Also, I was looking up coal liquefaction because, you know, I remember the only other time I really had bots. And that sounds funky, I'm sure, to you guys, but I've played a lot of this game in the beginning of the game, and I spend so long on, like, base 2 and all that, that I don't get around to, like, the more advanced stuff in the game. I think I've launched a rocket 1 time. For one, I'm doing YouTube, and you know, when you're on episode 300 or something like that, people kind of lose. You really, for a Let's Play, you only have the ability to produce until about episode 40-ish, to be really honest. But which sucks because I like really long series, but you know they're just not. People just don't feel the same way. You know, let's put something there, I guess. Then we can put the rest of this in, and then we just need to get the coal coming in. There we go. The coal should be relatively easy. Again, we are going to have 4 coal lines, so this is actually kind of perfect. We don't need the 4 coal lines, but it will balance it. So why don't I do this? Let's bring in the coal now. This is going to be really simple. This will just go to the inside one, so that's no problem. We don't even need undergrounds the way I have it built, which is nice. This will go to the second one. There we go. And then we got a third one here and a fourth one we'll put in a minute. I'll probably do that off camera because, again, it's boring to watch me do that. And it saves camera time. You know, we can get a lot more done and get closer to bots. There we go. Okay. That part is done. Now let's dupe this so I know where it's going to be. Right? So let's go like this. Actually, we could do that. If I do that, I'm going to need a 3 to 4 belt. You know what? I could do that. Let's do a 3 to 4 belt down here. That'd be kind of fun. It saves us a space too. I don't know. That looks... I'm not a fan of it. It's more compact. Cool. Okay. Yeah, let's get both of these in. I just want to get both of it in before we start it. Because I want it to be balanced. I don't want to have to screw around with the balancing and stuff like that. So we'll get this in, then we'll get the train in. And we'll move this over from the other side. Oops, need that. Okay, cool. All right, and then we're done. Okay, cool. That's all the coal. And everything is ready. Let's ghost this out again. So let's just copy it. And then ghost it again. That doesn't seem right. Something's wrong. Oh, I think these are in the wrong spots. Let's ghost it in, and then we'll put them in where they're supposed to go, actually. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right there. Nice. Okay, there we go. All right, that's the proper spot. Now we can also bring these down, right? Because these are actually going to feed the train. Nice. And then we can go to 3 to 4. Right, so let's do a 3 to 4 splitter. I haven't done one of these. That's why I kind of wanted to do it to see what it's like. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Yeah, there's only one. Okay, cool. So we want 3. We're going to 4. Let's do it back here. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can. We can do it right there, actually. Because remember, we're trying to save space here, guys. That means now we know where everything needs to be. And I think we do the same thing we did here. No. We really just need a train going out. One train. We can always add to it later. Let's just copy this guy. There we go. That's good. And then let's strip it out. All right, that looks good. Let's cut that and paste it. That's going to be... We need 4 of these belts, right? That actually would work right there. Actually, you could do it right there. Well, that's not enough space, I don't think. Yeah, because we're going to need 4 belts. Let's do it right there. Then what we can do is we can go like this. Well, first let's get this guy in, right? Then this guy. Let's make that a ghost, just in case we got to move it. All right, cool. I'll leave that in because we're going to need it anyway. Now this guy, again, now he's going to go right here. Okay, cool. We do have enough space. Perfect. All right, there we go. There's the train. That's where it's going to go. And now we can start building. I don't need to do these. I know how to build those. Let's get this going, though. Let's make sure this... well, we don't need that. We mostly just need the boxes and stuff. Which... Oh, I don't need that. Okay. That's weird. Do I have enough boxes? I don't, and I'm going to need a resupply. Let me go get one. I think it's pretty cool that this small little tiny bus has been enough for us to build this giant base. Or for me to build this giant base. That's pretty cool, honestly. I'm a little bit proud of that, even though I have spent a lot of time doing some handcrafting. It's not like an arduous amount. It's not like going to kill me or anything. In fact, it's been fine. I just try to build when I'm doing other things. Or like right now, I'm doing a resupply. I'll just build. I got to run around anyway, right? Yeah, let's get a bunch of basically everything. I think we're out of pretty much everything. Well, not these guys, but we definitely need 2 of these. All right, I got everything I need. Now let's finish this thing. Why don't we start hooking this in? We'll start working our way toward having what we need for this whole base. And do we have enough splitters? I should probably make some more. Let's make, I don't know, 2 more stacks, I guess. There we go, cool. And then plastic, man, plastic. This is gonna be so tight. I can't wait to get this. And then I'll get red chips, and there's a bunch of stuff we can actually make with red chips. So again, I'm pretty excited to make all this stuff. Let's get some of these dudes in. Ooh, this is funky. That goes that way. Okay. Again, these are really for blue belts, but we might get to blue belts before this is done, right? Okay, cool. What direction is this? Oh, it's that way? Okay. This is really weird. So it's going in like that. Yeah, okay. And then, no, that goes that way. I'm trying to get all these crazy turns so I don't have to do as many. Nope, that's it. That's all I get. All right, let's build the rest of this guy. There we go. Maybe if I do that, I can get a bunch. Kind of. Not really. Okay, let's do the other one now. See? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and yeah. Cool. Nope, that only does one. That's okay. There's two. Okay, great. That guy's done. Now let's do the rest of this. Nope. It's not blue. Right? This is red. Very obviously red for us. Now remember, when you back it up like that, it does the turn for you. It's good to know if you don't have bots. Because turning this belt takes a little bit of time. Not a ton, but enough that I don't like it. Again, oh, nope, that's wrong. Let's back into the thing. And then we don't have to do the turn. There we go. Almost done here. We can almost let it rip. So what I'm going to do is just get this thing set up. The boxes set up. Ooh, that's bad. Catch your bugs before they become problems. But anyway, I'm going to set these boxes up so we can start the plastic production moving. Then we'll get like the train and all that stuff set up. Like, because there's nothing that's going to be requesting this right now. In fact, red chips is going to be what's requesting this, and we're pretty far away from red chips. So let's get this guy in. We always do one of these guys like that, and then this guy is going to have to go up and over, I'm thinking, like we've done it on other builds, so that he can connect. Let's do it like that. That looks pretty solid. Boom, boom, a light. And again, I'll fix up the track and all that when we're done. In fact, I might just do that off camera to save a little bit of camera time. The most important thing on a YouTube series is camera time. That is literally the most important thing. Unless everything you're doing is super, super exciting, which usually it's not, camera time's the most important thing. So we're almost done here, almost done. That's also another reason I want to get to bots. It's not as big of a deal when you're playing a solo game. Because you have all the time in the world, but when you're doing YouTube, the faster you can build, the better. So prioritize it. All right, we're almost ready to turn it on, and I'm pretty pumped right now. I have not had plastic in a long time. I can't wait to turn the sucker on and see what happens. We haven't even requested stuff. Are you kidding? You're kidding, right? You're joking. Chemical plastic inbound coal. Okay, great. If you haven't noticed, I also changed all the names of the stations to make them just a better naming convention. We're going to say, bro, you're going to go to chemical plastic inbound coal, and you're going to wait till you're empty, right? And then you're going to go to depot. See, I renamed all the things. Depot outbound or coal until you're full, right? Full cargo. Now, this guy does not need to go to the refueler, but what I'm going to do anyway is add the refueler just because what if I remove coal from the depot, right? Like maybe I change that because I don't know why, or I move the depot and I don't put it back in. This guy will now have the refueler interrupt. I don't have to do anything. So I'm just going to add it on every train. In fact, you can add a group and probably will add the refuel on every train you do, I'm guessing. So I will probably get to groups later when I have a much bigger base, but for now, this is good. All right, let's have this guy rip it. There we go. And it looks like he's going to refuel because he has no fuel or just a tiny amount of fuel. So that's actually great. Although I kind of wanted this guy to go get some ore right away, but this guy will fill up pretty fast, I think. If we just look at the fuel, I'm sure he's going to be, yeah, see, he's almost full already. Great. There we go. Okay, refueling station, awesome. I love the interrupts. I love that. So we'll do the same thing with this guy. We're going to say, bro, you're going to be going plastic inbound, petrol gas until you're empty cargo. Once you empty your cargo, go to the refinery. What is he doing? I'm to check that train. Go to the refinery, petrol gas outbound until you're full cargo. But you also, this guy definitely is going to have to do the refueler because he's not going to have enough. So let's turn him on. Again, empty and full, right? He's empty now. He leaves. He's probably going to refueler. Yeah, okay. Now this guy should be, he's at the coal now? Is he here? Who is this guy? Yeah, okay, he's going to get a full thing of coal. Now our coal is almost out. I'm going to have to get that coal set up, that 8.8 million coal over here. And then we're going to have to just defend it highly, just to do a high level of defense right here. I was thinking about taking some landfill. I think this would be too much landfill, and just making a land bridge right here so that I don't have to contend with the biters as much. But I think we're just gonna have to go through here, and it is what it is. Probably connect right here. I'll probably come over here and set that up. I'll probably get that rail set up off camera because again, that's pretty boring. It's not really something I want to spend camera time on. I'm going to wait till these guys come in because I want to see them make plastic. So luckily, we got enough petrol gas while we were sitting around to fill this thing up. This petrol gas is really coming in slowly. So that's going to be kind of an issue. But again, I'm going to rip this all out when we get Blue Science because we're going to be doing advanced oil processing. That'll get us petrol fuel a lot faster, petrol gas or whatever this is called. So it's not that big of a deal that it comes in really slowly right now because I'm going to rip it out almost immediately. There we go. We should have everything going now. Oh, we didn't connect this. So let's connect this guy right here. Cannot reach, of course. Let's connect him. Boom. Now we should have plastic. There we go. Plastic is coming out. And I think those long hands are good. Yeah, they're probably okay. Is it building up with plastic? That's how you can tell. Let's see this guy. Does he have more plastic? No. No, it's actually perfectly timed. Okay, great. And I don't think I need fast. No, I could go with small, with the regular guys. So I'm going to replace these. Because they just take up more electricity and stuff like that. So we'll replace these, and I'll probably just take out the current ghost that we have because it'll be wrong actually. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but it would be good to do. Oh wait, these are still ghosted. I'm glad I checked this out because none of those were put in, so they were not getting plastic on that side. So let's get these guys replaced. So I'm surprised I didn't notice that right away. All right, there we go. Nice. We're getting lots of plastic coming in. Good. That's a good amount. And again, everything's all backed up, right? Because we're going 3 to 4, right? It's 3 belts to 4 belts. And it would be that way anyway because these aren't full belts anyway. So we're maxed out. Yeah, we're maxed out. It's just producing so fast we can't keep up. So good. We have plastic finally. That's awesome. Now, that's going to do it for this episode. If you did make it this far, consider subscribing and hit that like button. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.